Happy 4th of July, everyone. I'm Melanie Rose White, Mayor of the Village of Friendship Heights, and I thank you for looking at our special Independence Day video. I'm standing here in Huntley Hall feeling very lonely because normally this room and our outside area would be filled with residents enjoying popcorn, lemonade, snow cones, and our famous hot dogs. Because of COVID restrictions, we're reimagining our village celebration. I hope you'll still enjoy some of your favorite July 4th festivities here on our video, including our lively music, heartfelt comments from local dignitaries, and even some traditional fireworks. And I hope you'll take a moment today to thank the members of our armed forces and our nation's veterans to whom we owe so much. As we celebrate our country's 244th birthday, I would like to recognize your all-volunteer Village Council. Michael Measy, Chair, Carolina Zumaran-Jones, Vice Chair, Paula Durbin, Secretary, Kathy Cooper, Treasurer, Bruce Perney, Parliamentarian, and Mike Dorsey. Our center remains closed because of the virus, but that hasn't stopped our hardworking and talented staff who keep our village humming and vibrant. Your village staff includes Julian Mansfield, Village Manager, Bob Shapiro, Assistant Village Manager and Finance Director, Bernadette Sawyer, Financial Assistant, Betty Artizzoni, Facilities Manager, Ann Hughes O'Neill, Program Director and today's videographer, Jean Pedinati, Assistant to the Program Director, Tracy Biagas, Front Desk Supervisor, our Front Desk Receptionists, Annie Natali, Pauline Martin, and Rajni Chatterjee. Special thanks as well go to Hector Garcia, our Maintenance Supervisor and Assistant Videographer, and Sandra Ramos of Clean Advantage. On behalf of the Village Council and staff, I wish you all a very happy 4th of July, and I look forward to the day when we can gather once again in this beautiful center. In the meantime, please stay safe and know that we wish each of you a wonderful summer.
Hi, everybody. It is your Congressman, Jamie Raskin, calling in for the 4th of July. So sad not to be with you, but I wanted to salute the Friendship Heights Village Council and your mayor, Melanie Rose White, all the council members, Michael Maisy, Carolina Zumaran-Jones, Paula Durbin, Kathleen Cooper, Bruce Perney, Michael Dorsey. I hope I've gotten everybody in there. And all of my great friends at Friendship Heights. You know, it's a sad thing not to be with you this year. I can't remember the last time I wasn't with you on the 4th of July. It's an inextricable part of my experience of the 4th of July and what it means to be a patriot for a country, because Friendship Heights for me embodies so much of what an American community should be like, with so much civic spirit and engagement and contest and debate and conflict, but ultimately hope and devotion for progress for our country. So I salute all of you. I miss you guys. I will get there as soon as we get through the nightmare of the COVID-19 crisis, but I'm glad everybody is being safe and everybody is being healthy. And we're going to make it through this, and we should be back next year. Let's make sure that happens on the 4th of July in 2021. And we may have a completely new configuration. We'll definitely have a new Congress, maybe new president, new government to take us into a new future. So thanks for listening, everybody, and happy 4th of July to you and all of your families.
Hi, neighbors and friends. It's nice to be with you virtually. These are very difficult times. I don't think I need to tell you we're in the midst of a huge struggle for human rights. And of course, we're facing this terrible pandemic which prevents us from visiting in person on this July 4th. But I think it's worth remembering that we are, I believe, the only nation in the world that celebrates not only its birthday, but also a set of principles that all people are created equal, that all are endowed with fundamental rights, that the government governs by the consent of the governed, and that it has a duty to protect those rights. So as we celebrate this 244th anniversary of the founding of the United States of America, we should be glad that we have those rights. We should remember that the founders of this country fought hard for them. We should continue to uphold them. And I wish you all a very, very happy July 4th.
This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
This is State Senator Susan Lee. It's so wonderful that you are here that we can share this 4th of July celebration with each other, even if it's by Zoom or by remote. Listen, happy 4th of July to everyone. I'm sorry we can't be together, because I really love those hot dogs, those cupcakes, and the wonderful music, and I miss my wonderful friends, and I wish I could be there to be at the celebration, my favorite celebration, the 4th of July at Friendship Heights. It's a time when we can come together and celebrate our country's birthday and what we stand for: freedom, justice, and also just have family, friends, and relatives all be together. Right now, our country and our state are going probably through the most challenging times we've ever had in the history of our country. But you know what? We will get through this. We'll get through the pandemic, and we'll get through this time of challenges. As the history of America has always attested, when we unite and channel our efforts together, we can move forward together, as our country is a work in progress. So thank you, everyone, for allowing me to share in this wonderful birthday of our country, the 4th of July. And everyone, just stay safe and have a wonderful 4th of July with your family, friends, and relatives.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. The emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or a brag. Should own acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag.
Mark Corman, wishing you a happy Independence Day. I'm really sorry that for the first time in my tenure, I can't join you in person to enjoy some great free Friendship Heights hot dogs more than I should, get that great hat that they give us every year, and sneak some cupcakes home to my kids. But I know we'll all be celebrating in our own way. This is obviously a really challenging year for our community and our country, but it's also a really good year to remember some of the strengths of our country and the strengths we brought on Independence Day, when everyone came together to create our country, and a few years later with the creation of the Constitution, and many events since then. So it's a good day to celebrate and look out the window at some fireworks and eat a hot dog at home, but also think about some of the great values of our country. So happy Independence Day to all my friends in Friendship Heights.
Friends in the village of Friendship Heights, happy 4th of July. I am so sorry that I can't join you again this year for what is always one of the best events of the year and one of the best communities in Montgomery County or anywhere in our country. If we learned anything over these past several months, it's all of the freedoms that we so frequently take for granted and the community that we are so lucky to share. So while we can't be together and we're physically distanced, I know that we're spiritually coming together as one community, as one country, e pluribus unum. Happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. Stay safe, be well, and look forward to seeing you soon.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
God bless America.